Today, I'll start with part 1 where I will ask you certain questions on a topic and you need to answer them one by one. Okay, so are you ready?
Yes,
So let's talk about your favorite food. So the first question is, what is your favorite food? Why?
I like burger because in my childhood I really like the non-veg, so I like it.
When did you first eat it?
Well, I think in my 10th grade I usually eat the burgers and other items.
Okay. Can you cook it yourself? Why or why not?
No, I didn't cook till now because I don't know about how to cook this recipe.
Okay. What things can you cook?
Well, I cook, I make tea and coffee in my house, and also I make several dishes such as chicken curry and others.
Okay. Now let's talk about public transport. How often do you use the bus or train? Why or why not?
I often use the public transport facilities in my school time and also in my college time because I was very far from my college and I usually use this public transport system because it is very cheap and comfortable for me.
Okay. Is it easy to travel by bus or train in your town or city?
Yes, in my hometown, a lot of people use these public transportation systems to go for work and other things.
Is it expensive to use public transport in your country?
No, it is very cheaper and all people use this transportation system.
Is public transport in your country getting better? Why?
I think in my hometown, the public transportation system where I was very poor because of the road, and it is very trouble to people to go to work or visiting other people.
Okay, this is the end of part 1. Now let's move on to part 2 where I will give you a topic. You have to speak on this topic for 1 to 2 minutes and you will get 1 minute to prepare. Okay? Are you
Okay.
ready?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so you can just note down the topic. The topic is talk about something you have made or created. Talk about something you have made or created.
Okay.
You should say you should say what it was,
Okay.
why you decided to make it,
Okay.
what steps you took to complete it, what steps you took to complete it, and say how you felt about making it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll repeat the question. Talk about something you have made or created. You should say what it was, why you decided to make it, what steps you took to complete it, and say how you felt about making it. Okay? Your preparation time, that is,
Okay.
your preparation 1 minute time starts now. Okay, can we start?
Okay.
Yes, start.
Well, I would like to talk about an aquarium that I was made in my life. And in my childhood, I was very interested to rearing ornamental fishes in my house. So I decided to make an aquarium myself because in my hometown, the price of aquarium was very expensive, and I and my friends decided to make an aquarium, and we were going to the shop to bought the pieces of glasses and the materials for it. After that, we were start to make aquarium in my house, and my friend also helped me to make the pick the aquarium, and I made it by using a large piece of glasses, and we fix it by glue. After that, we make an aquarium. So after we bought some ornamental fishes in the aquarium shop, and rare it put it into the aquarium. And I am very happy to make an aquarium myself, um, because I am very I love to rearing fishes in my house in my childhood.
Okay. So, this is the end of your part 2. Now, let's move on to part 3, where I will ask you some questions and you need to answer them. Okay? So, the first question is, do you think creativity is encouraged enough in school?
Yes, well, I think schools are very essential to encourage our creativity as well as our talent. Our teachers also support to enhance our talent and enhance to grow our talent. So I think the school time is very essential to the students on their life.
Okay. What is more important, being original or being able to follow instructions well?
I think I prefer to the second one because in the first time we didn't knew about anything, and our teachers gave instructions and we followed it. And in my school time, I also follow the instruction of our teachers, and it is very active in my life.
Okay. What are the best ways to develop creativity?
Well, I think um, in our school or college, in our educational fields, we get encouraged and enhancement to grow up our talent, and I think it is very essential to all of them.
Okay, the last question. To what extent are artists and creative people important to society?
Ma'am, could you please repeat the
Okay,
question?
yes, sure. To what extent are artists and creative people important to society?
I think because they are very important in our society, they make many arts that have different talents, and also they give some um, an enhancement to our mind, refresh to our mind by making this type of arts. I think artists and the creative workers are so important in our society.
Okay. So this is the end of your speaking test. And how did you feel by giving this speaking test, Rajan?
Ma'am, this is my first time when I communicate with others in English
Oh, okay.
because I am very anxious and nervous to communicate with
Okay.
others.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll give you the result of today's test and then we'll discuss. I'll give you the feedback also. So according to your performance today, if if you perform in this manner in the examination, you'll get 5.5. Why?